My name is Christelle, and this is Untethered Love. Welcome to your reading, Aries. If you are coming over from TikTok, welcome. This is a continuation of that reading, but I'm going to give a recap for those who don't follow me on TikTok. And if you don't, you should. So the two goddesses that came out for you, Aries, is Tanit with pleasure. Look at all these beautiful purples and golds. Very sensual card. And we have Seven Sisters with creativity, with this bold red and orange, and community. So, and then the cards that came out to clarify were the Jack of Clubs in the past position. In the present position, we have the Three of Hearts. And in the future position, we have the Queen of Diamonds. All very beautiful stuff. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Diamonds. Your manifestations will be coming through. And not only because of the Ace and the Queen of Diamonds, but if you look at the numbers on these cards, 11, 12. I am an Aries, and so I've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, just the progression of numbers rolling in. So whatever you've been doing creatively, keep going. Keep doing it. If you need to rest, rest. But whatever consistent action that you have been taking towards things that feel fulfilling, that feel joyful, that feel pleasurable, and those things feel like they feed your soul, your spirit, your body, and nourish you, continue to keep doing those things. And like the more continuous work you put in, particularly with this Three of Hearts, 3 in the Tree of Life relates to Bina, which is Saturn. And Saturn wants consistency, this kind of repetitive, consistent, aligned action in order to build. And so in doing that, we have the, in the past position, we have the Jack of Clubs here, which has to do with your fire energy, putting in the work, like building your fire, building your fire. And in that, the building of this fire allows this expansion to happen, this opening up of the heart, this magnetism to grow, to attract community, to attract business partnerships, to attract love. And in this attraction, as you attract with this 3, you get to sit on your throne as the Queen of Diamonds. The money comes in, the experiences of joy and pleasure come in, and you get to have fun and also be just receptive. With the 3 and the Queen here, it's this energy of reciprocity, of receiving and giving, and being generous. In being generous and giving of your talents, your passions, your joy, your money, giving that allows you to create space to receive tenfold. And again, the 3 of, I really feel like you have a lot of friends coming in particular, with the 3 of Hearts here, which could be translated in Rider-Waite with the 3 of Cups, and it's the 3 women with the cups there. And then the 7 sisters. So your homegirls are coming. If you felt very lonely, or if you felt like your friendships have been very blah, there is either going to be a reigniting of the love with the friends that you already have, or new friends are coming in. Another thing that stuck out to me with these two cards, and I said this on my TikTok, is the purple and the red. So with this pleasure energy, this fiery creative energy, now would be a really good time to work on tantric practices and really using your sexual energy to invigorate all of your chakras, red from the root all the way to the crown, with this indigo color. Another good thing that you can look up, which I've been working with, there is a Taoist practitioner called Mantak Chia, and he has a book on really using your chi energy, your creative sexual energy, to be regenerative and restorative. And he has a lot of different like practices. You can look on YouTube. He's on TikTok. He has books. If you go here on YouTube, look up ovarian breathing, or if you're a male or have male biology, look up testicular breathing. Those sort of exercises where you really harness and build that creative, fiery sexual energy and transmute it and course it through your entire body. That is going to really help you to produce and create this abundance that's coming in, this abundance of love, this abundance of pleasurable, exciting, joyful experiences, and lots of laughter. I see lots of laughter here. Okay. I will also say, pay attention to the moon cycles, particularly eclipses and full moons. And if you can, on those days, if you're not a journaler, like you don't journal every day already, on those particular days or around those full moons or the eclipses, journal what you've been experiencing. And this is going to help you. I don't know exactly how it will help you. It just came, it just came to my mind. But it's going to help you track something. Whether that be your actual, like if you're a feminine, track your cycles. There's something with tracking the cycles or tracking the moon, your moon cycles and the celestial moon cycles, that is going to be really helpful at this time. Maybe doing candle magic as well with those moon cycles. All right. That's what I got thus far, but I'm going to pull out the Rider-Waite to get some more clarity here. I will say astrologically, for Aries, there's a lot of your pleasure houses, your fun houses in astrology are being lit up right now. So Jupiter is in Taurus, which is the second house of Aries. And the second house relates to our resources, our five senses, money, real estate, anything that is of value to you, your self-esteem, your personal value. So with Jupiter coming in here, the great benefic, the great expander, all of these things have the opportunity to expand for you. So your self-esteem, your resources, real estate, your pleasure senses, It also relates to like food too. You might, this might be a good time to get into your foodie bag. And Uranus is here too. So it's gonna keep it exciting, because Taurus can, some people can perceive it as a little bit dull because it's fixed earth. But with Jupiter and Uranus here, it's going to shake things up. Like there's this like shaking of things in order to expand them. And in addition to that, you also have Venus and Mars in Leo, which is the 5th house of Aries. And the 5th house is fun. It is what we do for entertainment, what we do for fun, recreational sports, dating, casual dating, sex, creativity, children, our inner child. And we have Venus and Mars there, the anima, animus energy. So those two energies coming together, really creating a harmony. And again, with the 3. So 1, 2, 3, creativity, the masculine, feminine come together to make the child, the 3. So you might be very fertile right now too. And then Venus is gonna be in Leo for the next 4 months. So, and it's gonna go retrograde and come back, and then I don't think it's going into Virgo until October. So there's a lot of opportunity to create over the next 4 months. Even if you feel like whatever you're creating is just in the baby phases right now, stick to it. Really be consistent with your passions, with your creativity. And I know that can be, for me personally, there are a lot of responsibilities. So you may be experiencing this, a lot of responsibilities, and there is a certain level of practicality that you need to maybe be embodying right now. But within that, don't forget to be creative, and also bringing practicality to your creativity so that you can consistently be doing, pursuing your creative ideas, creative projects, all of that. I'm rambling, but look, Queen of Pentacles, she here again. Okay, let's step into that, our queendom. Regardless of what you identify with, gender, whatever, step into your queen, your receptive cups, your receptive energy. All of these just popped out. Okay. All right, let me just shuffle a little bit more, and then I'm here jabbering, yapping. Okay. Do one more. You didn't, I already shuffled it, but the 3 of Cups popped out again. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay. Oh. Aries, I'm talking about all this pleasure and creativity, but it seems like you're going through it. But no worries. We're Aries, we are the leaders. We are the initiators. We are the people that can really get shit done. And we are the child too. So we are the leaders, but also the children. And a beautiful thing about Aries is that we have the ability, even when shit hits the fan, to always come back to that playful inner child energy. It's always in there. Even though it may be clouded by a lot of stuff that happens with life, but they're always there, and you will always have the ability to tap into that. So remember that. Okay, so at the heart of the reading, we have the Hermit, crossed by the Nine of Swords. This is grounded with the Five of Wands. In the past position, we have the Six of Swords. Overarching energy is Temperance. The near future is the Ten of Cups. More of your energy is Two of Swords. What's going on externally is the Seven of Pentacles. Your advice is the Two of Wands. And the outcome is the Tower card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So, you've been stressed. You've been overthinking things. What's really lovely is that you actually have moved past a lot of stuff, a lot of karmic things, a lot of things that were just not meant for you or you're ready to release. You've done a lot of releasing already. And when we let go of a lot of stuff, that frees up a lot of room. I don't know how I've moved around a lot in my life. And when you move to a new apartment and you take everything out, and that moment where you're in your apartment for the last time and everything is empty and there's a bit of an echo and there's this feeling of a little bit of sadness there, even though most likely if you're moving to somewhere better, it might be an upgrade. Even if you are going somewhere better, there's still a little bit of a nostalgia, memories that may come to mind, and just the emptiness may make you feel like this hermit, where it's wow, we're leaving this place. So, but when we are leaving a place, it's very easy to and you release a whole bunch of stuff. It's very easy for you to fill that space with all of these swords. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's there's a need to ground with the Five of Wands here. Grounding your creative energy, grounding your thoughts. Get into your meditation bag, and that can be also an active meditation, something that feels meditative but requires you to move your body. So that could be yoga, tai chi, going for walks in nature. If you don't have access to that, even just going on the treadmill and spending 30 minutes just walking. You don't have to run or anything, but go at a nice pace where you can walk fast so that you can really circulate the blood in your body. Again, this circulation energy that is, it really, really want to circulate the blood, circulate your current inside of your body. Because if not, it becomes very like static. Instead of having a flow to it, it becomes static. So really anything that's repetitive motion, that allows flow to happen is going to be beneficial. And in this repetitive, doing this repetitive physical action, it can also be creativity. If you are like, say, an artist, there's some artists who do very meticulous work where they're doing like tiny little dots, and like to make this bigger. So it's like that, just doing these little continuous flowing things. And then there's so much like balancing happening, like leaving behind this stuff. There's a beautiful restoration, rejuvenation happening. And yeah, you can do these things that I just mentioned, but you also have help, celestial help, divine help coming through to further progress this, this like leaving things behind and going into a new phase of life. This is the past here, and this is the future. So you're leaving behind to go. Am I doing this right? Let's go this way. Because the way I was looking at it, it's like they're swimming over to meet. And like I said, meeting friends, like these people are taking a trip to go meet up with this group of people here in this 10 of Cups. And this is happening because there's a balancing happening, a restoration happening. And you're feeling, you may be of two minds right now with this energy and the 9 of Swords. Really try to clear your mind, with doing things that are productive or things that are pleasurable, that feel fun, that make you forget the responsibilities of life, even if it's just for half an hour. I will say, everything that I've been saying, you may have already been doing it and you're still feeling like this hermit. What's around you, the surrounding energy, is the 7 of Pentacles. So there's a need to be patient. If you're not seeing these things, be patient with yourself. Things are at a standstill. But it's not because of you necessarily. It's more of like divine timing that is at play. I think the Sag full moon is going to be very beneficial for you. Again, the Temperance is a Sagittarius card, and that was like the overarching energy. And so this Temperance is kind of going to speed things along. I think after this full moon, you're going to see things really move. The advice for you is the 2 of Wands. You're going to have options. You're going to have options. And so making decisions based on what feels like, if you look at this angel here, there's that orange heart, orange triangle. Again, the 3 energy. And then the orange is this sacral energy as well. So things that go, or make you go, yummy, that go to those things. And when shit comes in, it's gonna come in like, bam. I'm going to clarify some of this, Jeff. Clarity of the Knight of Swords. Don't let your mind or your ego trick you out of what is yours. Yeah, you're racking your mind about a decision that is, or you feel is, very life altering. But the answers you need to know are going to come in quickly. Or maybe you did get in some information or have some sort of communication that's causing this like indecision or racing thoughts, overwhelming thoughts. Five of Wands. Baby, you got this. You got this. Don't be stressed. You got this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So clarifying this five of this grounding energy, that's the Five of Wands. We've got the Ten of Swords, Star card, Chariot, and King of Pentacles. You've been putting in the work. And just because you don't see your physical manifestations doesn't mean that you've been doing something wrong, okay? These things take time. Like I said, with the threes are going to be important for you. This Saturn, the King of Pentacles, is the slowest moving card in the tarot. But it's followed up with a Chariot here. So it's going to be very, very slow, and then all at once. And you really did leave behind a whole bunch of shit that felt very painful. 10-10. And you have been doing a lot of the healing work. You've done a lot of this like deep, like root chakra, sacral chakra, doing that deep work that is like ancestral and habits that you've had and coping mechanisms that you've had since you were very little, things that you have inherited from your bloodline. You've been working on really just slaying that shit, healing it. Clear down the Ten of Cups. Clear down the Ten of Cups. Okay. You may have like an air sign coming in. A lot of the court cards just popped out. Air signs are going to be coming in. You may be like headed into this like new space with a couple of air signs. The King and the Queen of Swords came out with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's a departing. Be mindful of like self-sabotaging thoughts and like old patterns that you may have had in the past that prevented you from getting to your 10 of Cups. Can I get clarity on the 7 of Pentacles? Okay. Yeah, and the 7 of Pentacles was clarified by the Queen of Swords, the 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Oh no, not 10 of Cups. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So a lot of the delay, there has been delay because you are, there's a lot of burdens here. There's a lot of burdens, a lot of sadness, feeling like a lot of loss has happened. Clarity on the 2 of Wands. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Too many cards, too many cards. Clarity on the 2 of Wands. Yeah, really get clear with what you want. There's a big need to clear the mental space, your noggin. And in clearing of your noggin, clearing of your mind allows for kind of the wheels of fate to start spinning. Allows for a lot of assistance to come through and a lot of joy to be experienced. Clarity on the Tower. Can I get clarity on the Tower? Okay. Clarity of the Tower card. Yeah, this Tower, I will say, yeah, a lot of people are coming through. We got the King of Swords, the King of Wands. Actually, the King of Swords just fell back on the... Okay, we got the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Four of Swords. In doing this work, it opens you up to creative mastery. It opens up love to come through. It gives you the space to rest and enjoy the pleasures of life. Okay, I don't want this to be too long, so I'm just going to pull one oracle card for advice, and we'll wrap it up. Okay. So what advice does Aries need? What advice does Aries need at this time? What advice does Aries need this time? Too many. Like 5 cards. Can I get advice for Aries? Can I get advice for Aries? Can I get advice? Get 1 card for Aries. I'm just gonna take this. 1 more. You know what? I will take the Apache Tears. So your advice is from the Lepidolite and Apache Tears crystals. I'm gonna read from the book. So Lepidolite came out first. 32. Lepidolite, simplification, manageability, organization, one task at a time. Lepidolite spirit appears to tell you to slow down and simplify, for you have been running your attention and your energy too many different things. Distracting yourself from the wisdom available to you. If you feel lost and overwhelmed, it's no wonder. Fortunately, Lepidolite spirit is here to focus you. Think about how satisfying it is to do one task from beginning to end with mindfulness, free of all the noise that distracts you and keeps you from feeling a sense of completion. There is always more to do, but life becomes more manageable when you recognize that refocusing over and over again will only exhaust you and slow you down. Remain present, doing just one thing, and your courage, conviction, and confidence will return. Take on one task at a time. Then it will be easier to hear the quiet voice of your intuition, which will guide you in prioritizing. What needs to be done will get done, and your life will become more manageable if you follow this crystal's lead. All right. And then the Apache Tears. Letting go of grief, recovering from the past, releasing pain so old wounds heal. Before we came to this planet, our souls agreed to experience both love and loss in this lifetime, along with the pleasures and pains of being in our bodies, so that we might experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment and find our destiny. There's a great beauty in being broken open, for a heart that has fully expanded with grief is one that truly understands that rejection is God's protection. Faith is something better coming. Faith is something better coming our way. Will set the wheels. Sorry guys. Faith in something better coming our way will set the wheels in motion for attracting that which we most desire. Often we simply cannot recognize that there is far better plan at work than our own. The message of Apache Tear Spirit is not to fear or repress your emotions. Release them through your body so you can prepare yourself to heal from the heartache and receive all that the conscious universe has in store for your pleasure and happiness. continual, consistent, like I was saying, doing this continual, consistent, organizing your mind, your thoughts, and doing one task at a time in this creative pursuit progression opens up things, releases things as well. Anywho, I don't want this to be too long. I hope you enjoyed that, Aries. If you'd like a personal reading, the links are below. Please like, subscribe, share, all that jazz, and enjoy this Gemini season. Love you. Bye.